Hello, hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to the impulseSV supporters server. We are here today back at Reforged, of course, because we have this project and I'm trying to do a new thing where we plan out my streams so that we're doing projects and projects get done. This is what we are doing. So here we are. We are going to work on the actual cactuses today. Cacti. Hi, Fee. How's it going? What is this done thing? I know, right? It's a rare experience for me to be like, this is done. Finished projects? What's that? Finishing stuff? What? I know, right? It's crazy, but I'm gonna try it. So I need a thing though, so we're gonna do some like very quick-ish redstone here. We're gonna arrow. Let's see. I need hoppers because I need a thing. Just a quick smelter right here. I know we're like irony above an entire furnace array, but it's for specific things, not for smelting sand or sandstone into stuff. Oh, there we go. Boop, boop. Aha! Quick and dirty smelter. It's fine. There we go. Hugh, raiding with a party of 9. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How's it going? How's your stream? Fee, resubscribing at tier 1 for 27 months. You are amazing, Fee. Thank you so much for choosing to remain a paladin on my streams. I'm in the wrong stream for the last 27 months. Sure. Thank you for the shout out, Haunted. I appreciate it. Hi, Road Art. Welcome in. Thank you for that first time chat. And thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the Knighthood. I hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Yes, we are doing Stream Raiders tonight. It is working again. Woo! Manatee Raid. Yay! How was the stream, Hugh? If you're there, if you've gotten past commercials and stuff, whatever. Just gonna take all of this. We're gonna throw it in there. And then we're gonna go hunt down some fuel. Probably downstairs. I gotta remember that I've enclosed this thing now. I can't just fly into it from whatever direction I want. Oh, I was really hoping that would not be full of dirt, but full of lava. That's okay. We were saving dirt for goo. Looks like the lava farm has not been running a bit, too. I'll have to try and remember to spend some time AFK here, although we're going to build a giant cactus here, y'all, so I'm going to need to spend some time down at the moss farm, because we finally decided on some things. Okay. Let's see if we can mooch some buckets from up here and just grab a few, just, some. Oh my. Are we getting low on buckets too? Or is it just because the whole system's full? That would be cool. I don't think I've ever filled up the entire system before. I don't need that many, probably. Put that back. We'll just grab a few. It'll be fine. There we go. Hate to raid and run, but belly is rumbling. Go get food. Brain is much fried. Did a 4-hour stream. Wow, GG. When you start getting into those longer streams, that's no joke. Go get food. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. We'll take care of your peeps. Okay. Let's get some of this smelting. I don't need like a whole lot of sandstone, but for the size of the build, it's a fair amount of sandstone. Yep. But relatively speaking to the amount of other materials that I need, this amount of sandstone's not too bad, actually. All right, perfect. So that's gonna get going. Now, the next thing that I want to do is take care of the scaffolding and ladders that are over there. Get those knocked down and out of the way. And then we will be ready to start doing the outline. Oh, never mind. We've already done that. For some reason I had it in my brain that we hadn't done that yet. Okay, I guess we don't need to do that. It's fine. Someone with her, hi Ken. How's it going? All right, so let me pull up my other instance here because I've got the outline going. Here. Just have to put myself in spectator. All right, so let's start with like an outer corner over here. We'll need to get a little bit of everything at the moment. That's green concrete, wool, and that. Okay. Wait, I didn't need green concrete. I needed green terracotta. Oopsies. That's okay. I think I have some plain terracotta down here somewhere. And this one? Yes. Okay. And I have green dye here. Perfect. So we're just gonna real quick dye some stuff. I thought I was doing so good. I was so prepared for the stream, and turns out I wasn't. It's fine. Oh dear. I also have a tendency to accidentally re-dye stuff, and so I always like put it back, right? Once it's been dyed, I put it back, so that way I don't accidentally try to re-dye it and waste dye. Not that it matters with the green, because holy moly, we have so much green dye, and we'll only get more. Well, have you read anything by Victoria Schwab? V.E. Schwab. It doesn't sound familiar. Drop me a couple titles and I might be able to tell whether or not. I read a lot of books, and so I'm not always good with author names and stuff like that. I can describe to you what the cover of every book I have ever read looks like, but I could not tell you the author and title of the book that goes with the cover. This is how my brain works. I do the same thing with people. I meet new people and I'm like, cool, new person. I can tell you what they were wearing, what they looked like. I could probably even draw you a picture, but can I remember their name? Nope, not unless I hear it several times, I say it several times, and I write it down. That's the only way that I can seem to like remember people's names. Like get it in the brain where it gets stuck in the brain. It's fine. Okay, needed one of each of these. There we go. Now we is in business. Okay, so this needs to go like that on a corner. Actually, let's start it on the inner corner, because we have room to go out that way, but we don't have room for these to come towards each other. So let's make sure we do this instead. That'll do. A Darker Shade of Magic, or The Savage Song, The Archive City of Ghosts. Ken, my name is Ken, K-E-N. It's a Ken. Can you be like Ken? Thanks, Ken. None of those sound familiar, Ruby, so I don't think so. I don't think I've ventured in that direction. But I just ran out of books in like the Vampire Hunter series I've been reading. I just ran out of books in it, so I'm ready to start another series. Although I still have, was it Opal that recommended to me a series a couple of streams ago? So I still have that on my list. All right, so that will be there and there. And then we need 12, but I need it in a particular pattern to get started. Let's go over here. There we go. What corner are we starting on? This one. Okay, so this starts with moss, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes to concrete powder, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then moss again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I pop it out one more? Because I will have to dig this out if I don't for this part. Let's pop it out one more and see if we can get away with it. If not, I'll have to end up tearing out some of the wall on the other side, which is fine. So that means this goes like, actually it's like right there. Yes, like that. Okay, so here instead. There, and that still leaves a decent amount of space between. Adding her to your list. Thank you, Ruby. I love the Dragonlance series. Ah, oh, one of my favorite series. One of the first like sci-fi SFNF fantasy. One of the first high fantasy series that I ever read as a kid. I think I read the first one when I was 12 or 13. It was horse books all the way up until then. Like all things horses, all the way up until I discovered fantasy. And Deed of Paxenarian and Dragonlance were my first two like fantasy series that I got into. So I totally hear you there, Ro. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go boop, boop. And then our next row is going to be, that is 2, right? Not 3, yep, 2. Wool, and then moss on the last. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And one more. Thank you for the follow, Tally. Welcome to the Knighthood. Hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Darker Shade of Magic is a trilogy, and this Savage Song duology, all of these are about 8 to 10 hours long. I listened to them in like a couple of days and loved them. Excellent. Thank you. Yay, to be read stuff. Oh, we should have started on this corner, so we would have had more room to move out that way. Yeah, we might run out of space here. Dang it, I messed it up again. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Starting from the correct corners here. Let's do that. Someday I will think things through. It is not this day. Oh, I don't have... Oh, that's going to be painful. You guys know how much I hate not having the right tool for the things. And I don't have shears on me. Gonna have to remedy that. Might have to go pilfer one from our shop. I'm always down for book recommendations. You can even recommend books to me on my Discord. I've got a books section in my Discord that's very, very, well, maybe not very, very active, but decently active. Active enough that, you know, it stays interesting, but I can keep up with it. Okay, this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all of this is like even because the build is kind of even, unfortunately. So I just have to kind of deal with it. I know, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Boop, boop. Then this one is 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, boop, boop. Excellent. Okay. Just make sure I did that right. And then it's going to be like pretty much the same pattern on every single side because we're trying to mimic an actual cactus. Real, have you been at base recently? Only pretty much at the sheep farm, but I love what you have done with the tunnels because I'm like pretty much diving straight down into storage and then going down to the sheep farm. And that's it. That's where I've been. I'm AFK there, or I'm teleporting around to help people or whatever, and then I go straight back. So I absolutely adore what you're doing with the tunnels. It's so pretty. I just was bouncing back and forth up and down one of the hallways one time while I was talking, probably with Goo, problem solving with him. Because, you know, that's what I do. I start bouncing around when I get to talking, because it's my way of talking with my hands, because I like to talk with my hands. Blame my dad. That's where I get it from. My mom always used to say that if my dad could not move his hands while talking, he would probably not be able to talk. And I think that just manifests for me here, doing this. Great, concrete. Dominique, thank you so much for the epic musketeer. Wait, hold on. Epic pirate kitten gaming musketeer on the battlefield. Pirate kitten, huh? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shall have to see what that skin looks like. That sounds amazing. Alright, I need to keep this screen up over here so that I can follow my own pattern. There we go. Keeping it centered. Talk with my hands too. Don't stand too close to me during conversations, right? I'll forget you're there and just whack ya. You'll get walloped. 2, 3, 4. And wool. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oop. And oop. Okay. Excellent. I think we'll do there and here because we're going to lose it on both sides. It'll be fine. Ruby says, I forgot I had a base partner and had done all the tunnels and then thought, crap, I should have asked because she liked it before doing all of them. No, I love it. And don't worry about it, Ruby. Like, I didn't ask before I started digging tunnels. I just told you I'm going to dig tunnels. So it's okay. You know, I'm laid back. I'm chill with the things. And if I really, truly don't like something, I will talk to you. I'll be like, hey, I kind of don't like this. Can we change this? But like, nicer. Haunted, thank you for the epic bomber on the battlefield. Appreciate it. Okay. Wool. We start with wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then boop. Then we go moss. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Boop. This is gonna be kind of like a map art stream right here at the beginning where I'm just like counting. But once we have the outlines done, I think it'll be a little better. Like these are 4x4 squares, so we'll have to still count those, but it'll be fine, I think. Oop, not that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Boop. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Man, this is going to be a lot of materials. I might have to temporarily re-dye some of the sheep green. Oh, that would be too difficult. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. because it would be too hard to dye them back. Because I have, like, I think 2, 3, 4 sheep crammed into each pen. 4. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Haha. Excellent. All right. Now we got to do it for the other side. Welcome to Counting with Rill. We know how to count to 4. How many languages can we count to 4? I can do Swiss, and I can do Spanish, and only counting. And I can only go up. No, it's not Swiss. It's German. German. I don't know why I was thinking Swiss. I can count to 3 in Swiss. Is Swiss even a language, or do they share a language with somebody else? I don't know. I'm getting my wires crossed thinking about Cool Runnings. I don't know if you guys... I know I'm dating myself. But have you guys seen Cool Runnings? Because, like, the Swiss team is the one that's going 1, 2, 3 as they're, you know, getting ready to push down the ice. And I never questioned it until, like, this moment. I am today years old. It's German. Okay. That's good to know. And I am today years old when I learned that the Swiss team speaks German in Cool Runnings. Random facts of information. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yes. Okay. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and wool. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I love Cool Runnings. My favorite movie as a kid. Excellent. I am so glad. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. 4. And then, yes. Temos. Oh my. That leaves us 1 on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So we might have to expand that side out just a little bit to give it a little more symmetry. So we'll have to expand it out 3. I'm okay with knocking down like 1 of the terracotta walls, but I didn't want to knock down all 4 of them. So we'll be good. Cutting it close, I know, right? Well, part of the problem is that why are there blocks up there? I had made this farm, and I had asked people to help build up this second farm and just mirror it. Well, the sizes are off. And so I've just been trying to now, like, fix it a little bit. Kiss my lucky egg. I could hear the comment. Yep. My favorite part of the whole movie is the, like, gosh, I haven't seen it in forever. One of the guys pumping up the other guy to go talk to his dad, like, no, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna be a bobsledder. It's like, I see pride, I see power, you know, like, that's like one of my favorite quotes in the whole movie, is that whole, like, sequence. It's so good. I'm gonna forget every time. 4, there we go. And then we need more of this. Then it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 here, and then the moss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go get more. I'm like, I have to use the full stack of everything before I go get more. Now we'll just get 2 of each and more of that. And the way he walks out to start the fight and the other guy's just staring so confused is great. Exactly. Yeah, he's like, wait a minute. That was not the response that I expected. It's fantastic. Okay, this one is the wool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is moss, and then powder, and then moss, and then terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. Always counting to the 4, and sometimes to the 8 when I forget to count to the 4. It's fine. Y'all, tomorrow's gonna be a day. Tomorrow is when we are migrating the server to, well, just another server, but one that's gonna be more secure and stable. So we're setting it up to be able to handle the load a lot better between servers, and oh, it's just gonna be awesome. And then the next week we'll be updating to 119. So I'm super excited about that. I'm sure y'all are too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would love to just like get together, maybe a group of people, like, I don't know, either day of, maybe we can drag Hubs along with us. Hubs has not seen the Deep Dark yet. We should go find a Deep Dark and drag Hubs with us and just do it all as a group. A big, loud, noisy group that's constantly summoning wardens. It's going to be fantastic. Maybe we should do that for stream. That would be amazing. Okay, there we go. Stream Raiders, battle time. Bloop. Who's with me? It's going to be a busy day tomorrow, though, because of all the things. But hopefully we can get it done quickly and without too many issues. 2, 3, 4. Did we make that announcement? We did. It was made like last week, I think. I know I saw it in the announcements channel. There we go. Haunted and Opal, grats on your extra scrolls. If it wasn't made, then we need to go yell at Oz because he was supposed to make it last week. But I'm pretty sure he did. Now I'm second guessing myself. Alright, let's put units there. Let's not put units over here or over here. And we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. Boop, there we go. He made it. Okay. Thank you, Haunted. I was all worried for a second there. Because I was like, uh-oh. Do people know that there's downtime that's coming tomorrow? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of important. Just a little bit. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. He did. It was the announcement for the maintenance. Yes, and then there was a second announcement for 119. Like in the same thing. Yeah, a reminder announcement's a great idea. Great idea. Hold on. Go put that in there. There. All right. That should be good. Panic, total mass hysteria, right? I'm gonna talk with Goo and see if it's possible to keep the creative server up during maintenance until the SMP is available again, but I make no promises. But if people are desperate for something to do, maybe. I don't know if Goo is listening, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Dogs and cats living together with each other. Yeah. Oh no. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take this one like all the way as far as I can go till we get to the top, because that's how tall it's gonna be anyway, at least. I won't stop it like halfway through, because what I've done is I've created one full cactus size template, and then I'm just gonna stack it and just repeat the patterns all the way up as far as it needs to go. I think 2 might be enough, but probably 3. Thank you, Adobe. I needed to know about your discount codes for things right now. I've even told it to turn off notifications, but it seems like it turns it back on every 6 months or so, and then I just need to remember to go turn back off the Adobe notifications. Like, yes, I'm already using your product. Please stop advertising to me this way. Don't. Real so triggered by notifications. There's no reason to shut down creative. Okay, awesome. I just wasn't sure if we would have had to shut down AMP and stuff too. Don't be so pushy, right? See, just talk dirty and goo to goo, and he may. Ah, gotcha. Yes, he may leave the creative server up. Is that what you're meaning? I am not very good at landing on just like a single pillar, but we're gonna try it. Whoop! Oh, I did it! Nice! I was not expecting to actually succeed at that. Now the pressure's on to succeed more often. Up, 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 up. Oh. Yeah, about right there is good. Whee! One of these times I'm just gonna go splat because I won't activate my wings in time. Oh, that's gonna be the day. That'll be so funny. You say that you're bad as you stick to landing. I know, right? Just reminds me of that time that I actually saved myself with a bucket of water during the dragon fight. I did not expect to do it at all. I was just like, I did it! Usually not good at these kinds of things. I also don't usually pay a whole lot of attention to that too, because usually when I'm playing Minecraft, I'm always doing something else as well. So I'm either listening to a book, or I'm in voice chats, in meetings and things like that, or just hanging out with people. So I'm not paying full attention, or I'm streaming, you know? I don't know. This might be a 3 tall cactus. 208. I have to remember 208. Better than Impulse usually does. I think I had an advantage because I was right at the end of the rocket. So I was already slowed down. I do usually try to just dive bomb it, like get above it and then dive bomb it and then hit shift to try and stick. I have not once been able to do the water bucket thing. Oh man. Like, me neither until that point, and it happened to be on stream. I'm pretty sure someone clipped it. It's kind of fun to, like, do things you've never done before and just, like, capture that moment, you know? Like, oh my gosh, I did it! Up and up and up. It is a popular clip. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I've seen it on my Be Right Back screen, but like my Be Right Back screen means I'm not generally here. I'm getting up, I'm walking around, I'm running to the bathroom, I'm getting water. Like, So I haven't actually watched a full loop through of what clips play on my Be Right Back screen. I just know it's the top most popular. I think it rotates through like 15 clips or something like that. 208. Okay. Whee! We need more. Probably need more. That's gonna be just these stripes that I'm doing is telling me that I'm gonna need a lot of materials. Like I've only got like a shulker or two of everything. I am gonna have to spend a lot of time AFK at the moss farm, I think. This is gonna be a lot of moss. At first I thought I was gonna use terracotta. I was gonna use lime terracotta. But as I was playing with it, I was just like, you know, I really like the moss. I want to use that. I also like the wool and I want to use that. But all of this feels a little too textured next to like the concretes and the terracottas. And then I went, oh, wait a minute. Let's try green powdered concrete powder. It looked really good. I was like, okay, this is my palette. So it's a good thing we mined a lot of sand and gravel with Oz and Jade the other week. I almost said the other day, and I was like, no, that was like 2 weeks ago. Speaking of Be Right Back, kids are sneaking out of bed. Gotta go put it back down. All right, no worries. Sneaky, tricksy hobbitses. I think what's been working really well for me the last couple of weeks has been the like 2 hours that Hubs and I spent sort of thinking ahead about what I want to do for streams and making that plan. Because then my playtime even is a little more productive because I'm like, okay, I want to be able to do this thing on stream. So what do I need to do this week to prepare for that? Now, sometimes we'll do material gathering on stream, that's fine, but I don't want it to be every stream. And for the last few months, it's felt like all my streams have just been prep work, you know, for building things. Okay, there we go. Went a little too far, it's fine. Just buy the materials, we have so many community diamonds. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, since this is a community build, I'd be totally okay with spending the community diamonds to buy materials. So maybe we'll go shopping once we run out of these here. If we still have time on stream, we'll go shop and buy out everybody's moss. It's been a little while since I've done any kind of a shopping stream, so yeah. Also, a lot of us would be willing to help farm stuff that we know is needed. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So right now, what I'm going to be needing is green wool and moss. I think I likely have enough concrete powder. But moss, I only have the shulker that I have down there. So if you sell moss, let me know and we'll come buy it with the staff funds. And same thing with green wool. I've got a couple more shulkers of green wool from our own supplies that we can use as well. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot. Because just doing these stripes for one of these cactus, we've already gone through half a shulker of the green terracotta. I've got plenty of terracotta, so I don't need to worry about that. Just moss and green wool. I have tons of wool at the base in colors that won't sell. I can bring them over and dye them. Okay. That would be fantastic, Ruby. Thank y'all. I've never actually sold wool before. I've only ever purchased it. So this is a new experience for me. I don't know what colors do and don't sell well. And there's plenty of dye here, so no worries there. Oh, wait, okay. Pink rarely sells, at least not in bulk. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because pink is such a, I don't know, kind of bright color that you don't see in a lot of artwork. Until Valentine's Day. So I've got this reforged, this area that I want to complete. I've got a project in mind for September. We're going to go head to the Pirate District, and we're going to work on the MV portal for the Pirate District first, and then the Nether Tunnel. I mean, like, we'll build the Nether Tunnel and we'll make it safe-ish, but like decorating the Nether Tunnel is going to be a whole nother thing. That's probably going to be my contribution to the Pirate District for this year for Talk Like a Pirate Day, is just the MV portal and the Nether Tunnel, because I don't think I'll have time to squeeze in anything else, because I've got a trip in September to Salt Lake's Comic-Con, FanX I believe it's called. And that's going to be like 5 or 6 days that I'll be out. That'll be right after Talk Like a Pirate Day. So there'll be some prepping for that and all those things. Taco Mafia, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Subscribed for 5 months in a row. I appreciate you choosing to remain a paladin on my streams. You are awesome. Welcome in. And if any of y'all are going to go to FanX, if you live in the Salt Lake area or close enough to it that you want to travel to it, or even far away that you still want to travel to it, I am more than happy to do a meetup. Just let me know. I believe I have a thread for it in my Discord, but it's been a little while since I reactivated it again. But yes, it does exist. And it should be fun. More than willing to meet up and like do lunch or something. Or go attend a panel together. I warn y'all, I love, like, my whole purpose in going to, like, Comic Cons is all about the panels. I love going to all the book panels, all of the author panels, all of the world building panels, things like that. Absolutely adore listening to those panels. Let's see, Gabby wants a tarot card draw. Gabby, you have a choice between 2 decks. I have my Heaven and Earth deck, or I have my Rider-Waite tarot deck. Which would you prefer? Rider or Heaven and Earth? Rider, okay. Perfect, I just happened to grab it. All right, let's do a shuffle. We're not precariously perched anywhere at all, it's fine. We're only 130 blocks up in the air. Technically, it's like less than that because, you know, 0 is underground. All right. Gonna pick your card. Ooh, this one? Okay. Ooh, the 2 of Swords, Gabby. There's your 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is all about making choices. So you're weighing a decision and you feel like you can't see the future. So you have a choice to make and there's, you know, potential outcomes to these choices. You see 2 paths but you can't see very far beyond. You're blindfolded here. So you're not sure what the future holds for either choice. But what this card tells you to do is to trust your intuition, to trust the intellect. Because this is the Suite of Swords, so this is all about the mind. This is air, I believe. Yes, this is air. It's all about the mind. So trust your intuition, trust the knowledge you've been given, and you will do just fine. There you go. Hope that helps. And like with everything like tarot related, a lot of it is based on what you believe, because your mind will always try to seek out patterns. It will always try to seek out solutions for things that you are facing. And a lot of times people find it very helpful to use tools to help their mind sort out their issues. Tarot is just a tool. It is not a rule. It is not, for me anyway, it's not a like prediction or fate or anything like that. Like, oh no, I drew this card and therefore my future is going to be bad or therefore it's going to be good. This is a tool to help you sort out what's going on already in your life. And if something doesn't ring true to you that someone tells you, hi Ruby. If something doesn't ring true to you that someone tells you, like during a card reading, or if they're reading you scriptures, if they're Christian or whatever, like if it doesn't ring true to you, it doesn't ring true to you. Pay more attention to that than anything else. I like that. My birth sign is air also. Oh, that's awesome. Card's totally accurate. Well, sometimes it is, and sometimes it does ring true to you. But I do want to, just give people that heads up. Like, you get to decide how much you get out of a card reading or a card draw. You get to decide how much you get out of reading whatever, the Torah or the Bible or whatever, anything like that. You get to decide how much to take from what you read. So if there's some kind of like divine message for you there, I believe whatever divine being is trying to speak with you, whether it be God or whomever you believe in, I believe they'll find a way for you to receive that message. So I don't really think that the tools that you decide to use matter. If I were green dye, where would I be? Okay, this way, Ruby. Oh, I still might have some in this shulker, actually. Yep, there's still some in here. If you need more, though, there are chests down over there. Poke me if you need more, and I'll show you where. Good question, Ruby. Yes. So if anybody else is actually wanting green dye, right here is where it sorts out. We'll have a better spot for it that's more noticeable, but yes, all the green dye you could ever want, practically filling every single chest here. So please come take some. Try and take it from the top first so that it will catch more and fill up more. That will be helpful. But yes, it's down here in the northeast corner. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. All right. I need a drink. My mouth is getting dry. I've been talking too much. Oh, I missed it. Dershan, thank you so much for the epic rogue on the battlefield. I appreciate that. We still have 8 minutes till the next battle if you want to participate in Stream Raiders. It is a free-to-play game that we do here on stream. You just drag and drop your units onto the field of battle and you can help us win. You can earn rewards and things like that. It's just for fun. If you do want to help me out, though, I am a Stream Raiders affiliate, and so if you purchase a skin, I have a couple of skins that are like my skins, that have like my head on it, or the flag bearer has my night owl on its banner. So yes, if you want to help support me when you purchase one of those skins, I get a portion of the proceeds. So I also have, if you look up up here in the corner of my screen, up where the countdown is, you see that there's a little teeny tiny bar that's filling up there. That is how many skins people have purchased from me, and that earns me skin points, and so I can have more skins made when I earn enough skin points to do that. So that's really cool too. It's just a little something something. Otherwise, it is completely free to play. You can earn a whole bunch of skins other ways, participating in events and things like that. Graceful flying. Yep, sometimes I do the graceful flying thing. Yep, totes. Oh, fair warning, it will tattle on you if you purchase a skin. It'll say something in stream chat. Sorry, I can't turn it off. It's just part of the thing. Ah, okay. I think these were markers from where people were helping to build up the farm. That suddenly makes sense. Okay. Well, we don't need that anymore because we already verified. That was a while ago. Yes, you can't give anonymous. Right. Fee and Drowsy discovered that. I still remember Drowsy's reaction. I think she was the first one to buy a skin, and so I didn't know that it was going to tattle on her. And she was like, oh, heck. Now I try and remember to give people a warning. Okay. Still not used to the night passing by sleeping. I play on Titancraft and there's no sleeping on that server. Oh man. Yeah, no, we have a sleep percentage set, I think, at like 20 or 25%. So as long as like 20 to 25% of people are sleeping, it will pass the night. Which is fantastic, because then we don't have to run some kind of multiplayer sleep thing. Yeah, us and Titancraft have a lot of similarities. The Titancraft mods and admins, we share info when we run into issues and stuff, but we also have a lot of differences. But I think in many ways our communities can be similar. I don't know. You'll have to ask Ken. We call Ken our spy because Ken is part of Titancraft community too. And so we're like, how does Titancraft do it? Ken, give us the deets. And sometimes we'll jokingly say that iSV is definitely not Titancraft. Like that's our name. It's not iSV. It's definitely not Titancraft. Okay, more is needed. Let's take this with us. Actually, honestly, the first night I was on iSV, I got jump scared by the sun rising. I think the differences make the servers unique to play on. Yeah. Hi. Just grab that. Puts it all in here. Kind of don't want to take bits like that though. Good enough. I think I have a crafting table up here, yeah? Yes, okay. Okay. Green. And now the server's restarting. Okay, so we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll just go ahead and do my regular be right back screen instead of words on stream. I'm trying to like alternate them so that the patrons so that my patrons are able to see their name on my be right back screen. So give us 5 minutes. We'll be right back. Now is the time we kill the villagers, kill the villagers, kill the villagers. Now is the time we kill the villagers all day long. Is that better? Monday we are updating the server to 116. We will not be like, whoa, hi, what on earth is going on? Y'all are not here to hide diamonds at my base, right? Thank you for the fireworks. But what are y'all doing here? Ooh, a map. Oh my gosh. I love it. Here to help with the base, but I wasn't gonna work on my base today. Right click. Cave boating, new extreme sport coming soon. Oh, you don't want to fall down there though. No. Hop out, press shift. Press shift. Oh god. That was gonna be another death.
More, but...
Oh, I gotcha. You were gonna try and sing for us. Okay.
Well, actually, I think we have to be on the karaoke map for you maybe even try. Okay, whatever, we'll try. Sexy Reinhardt! Oh yes, here we go! Move your legs and move your arms, that is how you do the dance! Ha ha ha!
Oh my god. That was great!
Like, no promises here, girl.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, hold on, we're gonna back out of here. You guys caught me, you got me YOLO caving here. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna dig into a wall. Holy
Great
moly.
way to start off
right?
a wall.
Oh my goodness. Impulse raid. Impulse raiding with a party of 595. And that's gonna be a lot of follow noises coming in. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you so much guys for the follows. I don't think that I'm going to be able to keep up with that. I'm going to mute that real quick too because I know that it is really loud. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Impulse. How was your stream tonight? I caught the first little bit of it and then, for example, assistant. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Very, very cool. And I think this is going to be a little bit of like a garden area with a big feature tree right there. That's still a work in progress by Miss Echo. And we're not going to talk about this build because, you know, some certain mods that have way too much to do have not been building. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Sorry, Cal. I promise I will build it. It will get done. Just, yeah, I'm sorry.
Gave you a little jolt.
Yeah, so we missed philosophy hour of the stream. Do you guys want to philosophize?
What are we doing again?
Philosophize.
Oh my.
Philosophize.
I'm just not even gonna say it because I butchered it too. It's fine.
I don't know if... Oh gosh, Phoenix. You trying to type it was like the best. Okay, you brat. You didn't. You did. I have 43 levels, ABK. 43 levels. This is what he does to me. He's like, you should wear the rabbit head for the rest of stream. And I'm just like, okay. And I don't even check it. Freaking troll. You know I'm gonna get you back for this, right, ABK? I know you're asleep right now. Somebody clip this for ABK, because this is war. Missed out on the chance to give them the jump boost and the speed. You know, surprise zoomies and all. It's almost as if I were a dolphin. Alas. Okay, we're back. I had to let the pirate one finish. Especially since we're coming up on Talk Like a Pirate Day again, and you know that stream's gonna happen again. You see my gear over there, right? The beard, the hat, the eye patch. Yeah, that's all happening again. Hey, Oz! As long as I don't have to walk the plank again. Alright, fine. Fine. What was it again? For crimes against Redstone or something like that? You were sentenced to walk the plank? I have too much stuff. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the beard always getting in my mouth. There's that too. Welcome back, you. Did you get some food? I might have to bring out my pirate skin for that. Yas. Panda made me a pirate skin for Pirate Day, so I'll probably put that back on. Beard needs a little trim, probably. Oh, I almost didn't make it. Just realized I don't have my sounds on. There we go. What's up, Fee? Battle. Okay, thank you. See, now that Fee is here, whenever Fee is not here, I forget the battle. When Fee is here, the battle is done. We do the battle. Thank you. Get him. That giant is so mean. He just squishes people. Yeah, good job. We totally kicked his butt. Congrats, Xenia, on your extra scrolls. Collect the things. Do the stuff, and we'll jump here into the next battle. Oh, let's see. Let's go down here. And we'll try and keep people down here. Let's not go up here or over here. Let's try and stick together down here. And we'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. If any of y'all have a quest to follow a battle plan, does that still count when I make that kind of a battle plan without specifically saying where tanks should go and healers should go and things like that? Does that still work for y'all? Rilla's battling Fee, what? Hi, Upsy! It's gonna be a pirate this season, but then that's when the dragon happened. Oh, yeah. I think you told me about that, which is awesome. I love your dragon skin, too. You lurk super tired. No worries, Ruby. Have some good rest. Give mods a free way to ! Listen, because Oz is broke and uses his channel points. Okay, fair enough. I can do that. And thank you, Fee, for making sure that got added to my to-do, because do all the mods want it? Y'all want it? Because I can do that. Unless Ruby vetoes it. Cause can. But I do have to process those to-dos and get them into categories and give them like due dates and things like that wherever possible. So y'all have to promise me you won't abuse it. Oz. Oz is gonna be like, oh, he said I won't. You won't promise or you won't abuse it? I'm talking about Todoist, Oz. Not the listen thing. I can absolutely do that, no worries. But the Todoist thing. No promise. All right. Everybody gets it except for Oz. Oh well. I've seen what happens on CK's streams. I have participated in that on CK's streams. Filling up his Todoist with things like lick goo. At least the wizard is honest. This is true. Honesty is important. I appreciate honesty. I went too high on that one. One, two, three. Yes. Yeah, those all look like three, hopefully. I'm gonna get up to the top here, and there's gonna be like a skeleton spawned on like one of those. They're just gonna plunk shoot me right off. I mean, I'll light up the tops once we've got, you know, more up there. Hi, bee friend. I am a bee too right now. See, I'm a bee. I'm gonna be a lot higher up here in a minute, though. Bee puns. Uh-oh. Out of terracotta. Oh no. I should have checked before I started that one. Forgot to check. Oh, is this... Ah, thank you, Ruby. Excellent. Alright, I think we're good on wool. That's probably enough. Probably. Thanks for a little I appreciate it. Ah, silly. Let's put all this stuff I don't need right this moment here. Grab some dye. Let's do that much for now. Man, so it was like a whole shulker or two? Two shulkers? Two shulkers of terracotta do all of these stripes. Just about. Thank you, Gabby. Appreciate ya. Okay. Yeah, nearly two shulkers to do the whole thing. My goodness. We'll have to do two more shulkers for the stripes on the second one. Man, this is going to be a project that I'll just have to work on when I need something to do while I'm doing other things. Like if I'm listening to tutorials or if I'm in a meeting. Oh, I nailed it. I almost missed it again though. I really didn't think I was going to make that one. Yep. I was hoping to finish the cactus this week, so this coming week. We'll see if I can make that happen while still being able to do all the things that I need to do this week, not just, you know, prepping for other streams and all of that, but mod work and admin work. So we'll see. It'll be good grindy stuff to do with a book in my ears when I need a break, though. Be easier if it was all going to be one color, but since I'm using like different color patches and stuff, that's I think going to be the hardest. Like if people want to help, the pattern for this is in the creative world. It is in the community area. It is like right on the other side of the mall. You can't miss it. Just go straight when you come out of the portal. You'll see the mall, and it's like off to the right of the mall. So the pattern is there. Anyone is more than welcome to come help build if you want to do some semi-mindless building. It's not quite mindless because you have to follow the pattern, but the pattern is fairly simple. So, yep. 3. Whoop. It's fine. Everything's fine. I've got to figure out a different style for the inside too. Because, like, I was going for like a forge type thing, like I had with Reforged in season 5, with the whole dwarven style that I did there. But then I was just like, you know, when we decided on the giant cactus, yes, I'm saying we decided because it's chat's fault that idea even came to light, and now here we are doing it. I think the inside should be more whimsical. So now we gotta come up with a different look for it. It's fine the way it is. It just doesn't really match anymore, the theme and style of the build. So maybe we'll build out of dirt on the inside. Dirt and sand. Because, like, technically this is a potted plant right now. Cactus with googly eyes. Yes. Well, we were talking about putting a sombrero on it, so that would be, yeah, that would fit. Googly eyes, a sombrero. I'm sure somebody will come put a stash on it. I love grinding while listening to a book. Me too. One of my favorite things. That's the only way I get to, like, read anything nowadays. It's the only way I get to experience books is audio at the moment. Like, I have to double up on the things that I enjoy, right? In order to get things done. I don't really have the time anymore to sit down and read a physical book. I only read a physical book when I'm like on vacation and there's no internet, like on a cruise. So yeah. Yeah, see, Gabby and I on the same brain wavelength here. Googly eyes and a stash. I've seen people in like the book community using the term experiencing a book instead of reading a book because it's more inclusive to the different ways you can enjoy something an author has created. Because, you know, and it's also more inclusive to people who are differently abled. So you include people who are blind, and so they read with Braille. You know, is that really reading? Just like listening to an audiobook, is that reading? And so experiencing a book, I like it. Plus, I think it's more accurate too, because honestly, when I read a book, I am in it. I am there. Like, I can picture the landscape and the battle and hear the sounds, and like, if the character's cold, I find myself getting cold. Like, I experience a book. And I get attached to it too. There have been many times where I've been so mad at authors for killing characters that I like. So mad. I'm looking at you, Jim Butcher. How dare you? You know what you did. I don't know if I'll ever forgive him for that one. Anyway. Be right back. One of the kids is very stubborn about bedtime. Oh no! Alright. No worries. I'm doing my best when I'm doing 2 to 4 things at once. Someone called me crazy. I thank them for noticing. You crazy! Thank you. I know. I miss. See, that's what usually happens. Especially like this. I'm just like trying not to come in too hot, but also coming in hot. Woo! I landed. I didn't hit shift. Dang it. Okay then. This is gonna make up for all the times that I have made it this stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come land on top. And then we're just gonna drop. Think we'll survive it? Or are we gonna go splat? I think we'll survive it. Nice. Piece of cake. Crazy, you summoned? Hi, Upsy. Heidi says, I have a fly this Tuesday and I have a flight, I think you meant. And I have books downloaded and ready for that. I hear ya. That's me too. Although I actually find it more difficult to listen to books when I'm flying because I've gotten so used to doing something while I'm listening and there's not really much to do on an airplane. I end up playing Plants vs. Zombies on my phone almost the entire time. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that game. Plants vs. Zombies. One of my favorite, like, waste time games. Can relate about the books. I fully immerse myself when I read. Yes. Yes. Woman after my own heart. All right, so stripes are done on one. Let's get the stripes going on the other. Yeah, these cacti on this side are definitely going to be like kissing each other because we have the little spikes on the cactus that are going to be sticking out, and they're going to be sticking out and poking each other right here because they stick out 2 blocks. At least they're going to be kind of in different places for the most part. I think there might be 1 or 2 in the middle that are going to probably hit each other. Maybe not, though. Guess we'll find out. Houston, LAX, Houston in a day. Oh my. But you know how that goes. Get you a couple of nice, really long books. That's a lot of travel for one day, right, Belle? Oh my goodness. Like, the longest flight I have ever done, I didn't even remember it, or at least not remember much of it. So it was when I was, like, really young, and we flew from LAX to Florida to go to Disney World. I only remember that it was Delta, and that's only because afterwards Delta sent me a postcard every year on my birthday. I don't know why. It was, I don't know, a marketing scheme or something, but they always sent me a postcard on my birthday until I was 12. That's when it stopped. I actually kind of looked forward to that birthday card. I thought it was neat. try Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to San Francisco. Back to Pittsburgh in a day? Oh my goodness. I'm from Vietnam, so I took the route Vietnam, Taipei, LAX, Houston 9 years ago. Total was 27 hours. Oh my goodness. Now you only fly Delta? Well, it's funny you should say that. Like, we'll usually fly Southwest or Delta. But, like, from Kansas City to Salt Lake City, the only airline that flies nonstop is Delta. So, yes, I do fly Delta quite a bit. But it wasn't because of the postcard. Scheme worked then. Possibly. I don't think so, but you know, it being the only nonstop flight. Yep. Have any of you all flown first class before? Like fancy first class? I have once, twice. And both times I don't remember, like, I remember one time, but the other time I don't really remember very much about it because too tired and in pain. Like, I was on my cycle, and traveling while you're on your cycle really, really sucks just to begin with. But, like, my cycles tend to be, like, extremely painful, so I'm on a lot of pain medication, and that messes with my memory, and so I usually don't remember very much when I'm on my cycle. So that was the first time. But the second time, I actually really enjoyed it. It was very fancy. Like, we got to upgrade for cheaper than usual because of, like, points and Delta card holder members, things like that. And we were going on a cruise, and so Hubs decided, why don't we do this? Just spend a little extra money and do the fancy upgrade and get to sit in first class, and they give you, like, the hot, wet towel to, you know, wash your hands or wipe your face or whatever. And then you get served drinks before, like, they're even done boarding yet. And the one we were on, it was a long enough flight that they offered us, like, a full meal, and it was like a hot meal too. It was like a hot sandwich, and oh my gosh, so fancy. Probably not worth the extra money most of the time, but you know, it was fun to do it once. I mean, I loved the extra space too, because I got hips. You know, I got hips. And so it was nice to actually fit in the seat and not have to kind of squish into the seat and then extend the seatbelt out to go around my hips. I heard once you go first, you can't go back. Nah, I've been back. I care more about saving money than the comforts of first class. Like, maybe if I flew, like, all the time and, like, the company was paying for it or something like that, then maybe. Might be worth it. But, uh-oh. Go away. Let me finish this one, please. Nobody's bothering you. Why you gotta be here bothering me? Ah, we made it. Okay, now let's go sleep. Reset that timer. Spicy Sky Chickens. The hot hand towels, clean your hands before your fancy snacks. Yes, exactly. The hot hand towels, I love those. Honestly, like, using the hand sanitizers all the time anyway, having the hot towels, I actually liked to press them against my eyes because I don't always wear makeup. I almost only wear makeup on streams. But my eyes would be so tired and achy sometimes that, like, just pressing it against my eyes just for a few seconds on each side, made my eyeballs feel so much better. especially with all the changing like humidity levels when you're traveling. If you're like going from here, Missouri, to Utah, you go from like super humid climate to super dry arid climate, and it's like eyes are going to be really dry and itchy for a few days. Okay, next one. We should probably get more. Which means going back over the edge. Grab some more terracotta. I really didn't think that I'd end up using like all this terracotta once I realized I wasn't going to use lime. That I was only going to use the green. I have severely underestimated the height of this project. It's fine. Okay. Go that back. I don't travel well, so first class is nice for having the room to stretch out and not have to worry about someone in your way if you're sick. Yeah. Yeah, Hubs gets motion sick, so we have to be very careful about like timing our traveling. And I don't really get motion sick, but I do sometimes get like a travel sickness if we are, and it's just really in general, if I am up too early and if I get moving too quickly after I get up after having not had enough sleep, I really struggle. Like migraine, nausea, dizziness, that kind of stuff really stinks. So I can completely understand that. But if we travel like in the afternoon or midday or something like that, I'm generally fine. I don't like traveling in the morning because of that. So usually what we'll do is if we're traveling somewhere, like most of the time when we're going on a vacation that requires us to travel far, it's going to be on a cruise, and so we'll fly in the day before the cruise is set to depart, so that we can just land. We can take a midday flight. We can take our time. You know, we can go to a nice local restaurant if we want to. It's really nice, relaxing. I've been on a train first class, not a plane. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never traveled by train. So tell me about it. What's it like? Where did you go, if you don't mind sharing? I'm all like nosy now. Always wanted to travel on a train. It's on my list of to do. There we go. I have a cousin that comes and visits us in Kansas City every once in a while, and he has a family and they travel by train. His description of it was like it's like a road trip, but more slower paced, but you actually get there quicker because you never stop. So there's no stopping for potty breaks, stopping for gas, stopping for food, stopping to sleep. You're going the direction you want to go the entire time. And I was like, yeah, I can see the appeal in that. Where I'm from, plane is a luxury and car traffic is just a pain, so train is best if you go far. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and you'd think we would travel by train more often simply because, like, Hudson and I live in Kansas City, which is like a major intersection of all things train traffic in America. The main connection between East and West. I don't know. Sometimes we look at the time involved and it's just like we would rather, for just a little bit more money, fly the extra or pay the extra money to fly to save us the extra hours, you know? Because we could be there in 4 hours instead of 2 days. What am I getting? Somebody's giving me something. I'm not sure what it is. Is it more green terracotta? Oh, I see. I have a visitor. Is it carrots? Are you trying to tell me to eat? Oh, Haunted, you have family that lives in Kansas City. That's awesome. Yeah, we're on the Missouri side of Kansas City. Shulker box. Oh, terracotta. Thank you. Normal class, you have a room of 6 bunk beds. You buy a ticket for your bed. So if you don't have 6 people, you might have to share with someone. First class is a room of 2 full-size beds, which is nice. That's nice. How does Hubs handle the cruise stuff with the motion sickness? Yeah, he does fine on cruise ships. Like, there's a difference between like car motion sickness, plane motion sickness, and ocean motion sickness. he does fine. I do on the ocean. I do fine in cars and planes and stuff for the most part. But like I just take the what's it called? Dramamine. I just take the motion sickness pill once a day while I'm on a cruise ship and I'm okay. But I definitely feel it when the ship is rocking. Like Hubs is like totally oblivious to it and I'm like, wow, we're really rocking tonight. And he's like, really? I'm like, well, yeah. Hi, bestie. Made it, sorta. No worries. The food is different. It's just the same with the plan, I guess. Oh, that's cool. So food is included in the price of your ticket, and so that is just different if you're first class or not. What, did I understand that correctly? I did a dinner cruise once and was still sick. Oh, see, that's the tough thing, because a dinner cruise, that makes me think like smaller ship. The larger ships are much more like stable, and so you feel the ocean waves like less, instead of feeling every wave that you go over, or every other wave depending on the size of the ship. With the really big cruise ships, you're only gonna feel like every 6th wave. So it's really nice that way. Oh, the quality of the food. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna get like a full-on like loaded sandwich versus peanut butter and jelly. Sounds good to me. All right, it's battle time. There we go. And let's do the Speedy McZoomies. Get him. Missed the other one too. Totally wasn't paying attention. I was just going up and up and up and up, and forgot we had to knock down some stuff. Alrighty. Gratzenia and Phoenix on your extra gold. We have a boss battle next. We have just enough time to do it. We might be a little bit over on our stream in order to be able to do it, but it is a boss fight, so appreciate all the help that we can get. We're going to go down in this corner again. That seemed to work pretty well. Oops. Psh, wrong thing. There we go. Let's go that and that and that. So feel free to place your units onto the field of battle. We'll see that screen again in 30 minutes. The fun thing about the train is you can walk the whole thing. They have a car of snack and drink. Oh, that's awesome. You can hang out there if you're bored in your room. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, my cousin was telling me that on their trip, this was like a multiple day trip, they actually had like a small theater at the very like front of the train. And so you could go up there to watch movies and stuff like that, and they almost always had movies going. So that's kind of cool. I was like, huh, okay, yeah, entertainment. This is good. I mean, I'm used to road trips in the car because that's how my family traveled for vacations and stuff like that. Almost always a road trip. Bob redeeming a pirate joke, except that we're doing bee puns until we're ready to work on Pirate Day stuff, because I'm a bee. Okay. I had a really good one and I saved it. Let me get it. Nope, wasn't that one. Oh, why was the bee so hard to understand? Because he was a mumblebee. Mumblebee. We have begun the bee puns. Yes, indeed. 8.5 out of 10. Woohoo! High scores from Fee. Oh, you know what I should do? When I come down from this one, I should try and land. On that. Knock it out. That'll work. I love it when I guess them. Makes sense. I've been thinking maybe before Pirate Day, I should buy a joke book, a pirate joke book, because I'm sure one exists out there. And we should use that all day on Pirate Day. We'll reduce the cost and reduce the cooldown on the pirate jokes, and we'll just have the we'll just have that all day. I'm honestly tempted. What day is Pirate Day? Yes, I have a physical calendar. It helps me visualize better. It's on a Monday. I could do like a longer stream on a Monday. Have to ask Hubs how much he wants to, how badly would he like to stream with me on Talk Like a Pirate Day? Very likely he would say, no thanks. True? To know about where you live, real, but here in Dallas, they have a historic steam train ride for about 2 hours, stop at another location. Yeah, there is a couple of steamboat things that run here in Kansas City down the Missouri River. But I've never done it. Belle's like, it does exist, $9.99 on Amazon. Hum says, I'll stream with you. Aww. Will you wear a beard too? Will you grow a beard? FYI, I have taken Busty's spot tonight. Okay, no worries. We're going to be a little bit late, Upsy, because I've got Stream Raiders running, so we're going to be like 5 minutes late, but I'll send them your way as soon as that is done. And actually, you know what? I'll just send them over on time. I have a button that can start Stream Raiders early now. This is good. A-okay? Alright, no worries. Okay, that's done. have a question about insomnia for Phantoms, the insomnia timer. Is it like number of Minecraft days, or is it like a timer? Because like if people are sleeping through the night, but you are not one of those people that's sleeping through the night, does that mean you're going to get Phantoms faster? If nobody knows, we might have to science it sometime. No need to do stream raiders early? Okay. No worries then. He says, can I sleep on it? There's a book called Yo-Ho Ha-Ha. That's amazing. I'm kind of like wary sometimes of purchasing joke books because sometimes the joke books can be a little like off color. And there was a site that I would use, and I used to read it like every day because of course I did. It was a pirate jokes website. And a couple of times on my streams, it had popped up with a joke that was not family friendly. And I had gotten used to just reading the joke and not pre-reading it. And so it got me a little bit in trouble one time, and so I stopped using that site. But I have the same like concern for joke books. But you know, I can pre-read the whole thing. Won't be a big deal. Just mark the ones don't say this on stream. You know. Been on one, the price is really not expensive at all. Really worth it with the shows that they do. Ah, we'll have to look into that. Hey, honey. Do steamboats run like in November? You know, maybe around our anniversary? That might be fun. Something different to do. Something new to try. Morning, Turing. How's it going? It's in Minecraft Nights, I believe, so you could have Phantoms from about 20 minutes in. Oh man, if the nights get slept through. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. So you have to sleep more often if other people are sleeping. I know not. Okay. Free Minecraft Nights of you not getting in a bed, I think. Okay. Minimum hop in bed by night 3 to not get Phantoms. Okay. I wondered if it was just a timer or if it was, you know, that. But when people sleep through the night, like, quickly, then you don't really notice because, you know, I don't know, when was the last time I slept? Especially while streaming, like, I completely lose track. All I know about Phantoms is that if Legion and Gabby come visit, they are bringing Phantoms with them. Makes sense. That tracks. All of us night owls never sleep and all that. Oh, wings are fine. That's why I don't activate my wings until I get close to the bottom. I just fall and then I gently glide down at the end because it saves the wings. You don't have to repair quite so often. I remember someone telling me that I make them nervous watching me build sometimes because of that, because I just drop constantly. Like even from here I would just fall, not even activate my wings, just plump, fall. Thump. I go through a lot of food. I get expensive to keep because I eat a lot of food in Minecraft. Because I constantly run everywhere. I'm always on sprint. Right? I hate just walking places. I'm like, I got places to be. We ain't got no time for walking. Also, swish equals fun. This is true too. Do you think it would like counteract the benefits because of how much I run, jump, float? I don't know what to call it. The thing that I do where I'm just like, cause you go faster when you're doing this, right? It's even faster than a sprint. And you would think that that would cost me more in my Elytra stuff. Durability, yes, that's the word. But I know what. Drop that in there too. Should be a way to get better durability on wings. Yeah, I don't know, because you do get quite you gain quite a bit when you put the Unbreaking 3 on them. And they don't take much XP to repair at all, relatively speaking, to like a pick. Might have to drop in from the top again, but I don't know if I trust quite that distance. Almost had it. I clipped it enough that I stopped flying. Okay, good, I have more rockets. I was like, am I gonna run out of rockets? This looks familiar. And I don't know why. What is this? Instant distraction. Whose is this? Oh, there's an entrance right there. I'm like, tree farm. Okay. Maybe it just looks familiar because it's matching Impulse's like build palette. Maybe that's why. Anyway. Instantly distracted, sorry. I took out the green dye for XP at my furnace, then proceed to toss my shovel into the trash can instead of the green dye. Oh no! Oh no! Go check the chests. Because they've been emptied, it might have caught it. Because it doesn't go into lava, it goes to chests first. And we've just okay, here, I'll show you. It spits it out into a water stream. And then that goes over here because it needs to sort out the buckets. Oh, is that your base? Oh, bummer. So yeah, if that happens to anybody else, like here at Reforged, yeah, it does go straight to lava. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the tree farm designed to look like Impulse's Dwarven Keep entrance. Yes, that's why it was looking familiar. I'm like, why does this look so familiar? That would be why. Okay, one of these days, we will land on this. Ha! Got it that time. See, maybe we just needed to get distracted so we didn't overthink about landing on this. It's totally what happened. We overthought the landing and therefore did not make it. Going back to the more durability on wings thought though, that would be interesting if there was a way to like upgrade your wings the way you can upgrade your diamond gear to netherite. You just throw it in the blacksmithing table with something, some rare item. Maybe they could make the wardens drop a rare item, you know, like. Because right now I think the only thing that they drop are the catalysts, right? Nope. Thanks for the command fee. Alright, yeah, if it's in the feedback form, we'll see it. We usually have meetings like every other week now since the season has slowed down a bit. But we try to still address the feedback form stuff at least once a week, so. The only time where we like get behind on stuff is when we're doing mining world resets and things like that, so we'll get to it though. suggestions get discussed at weekly meetings and someone will be able to get back to you. Yes, especially if you leave your name on it. Like, that's part of the reason why we started requiring that. I had some people ask me in DMs, like, why are you guys requiring a name now on the feedback form? Well, the first reason is that people were submitting feedback and then later getting upset that no one ever contacted them about the feedback. And they didn't put a name. So it wasn't possible for us to contact them. And that happened like probably over a dozen times since the season started. And we were just like, you know what, let's just require a name. And if they still want to do it anonymously, they can put a fake name or they can put anonymous or whatever. You know, we prefer anonymous so that we know it's anonymous and we're not like looking for you on Discord so that we can be able to like talk to you. But yeah, the other reason is that so some people were forgetting, what was the other reason? Some people were forgetting their names. There's another reason, now I've forgotten it. Brain? Anytime now? Oh well. Thank you for the follow, Pipe. Welcome to the Knighthood. Hope you enjoy your stay on the stream. Yep, that's 208. Xenia, thank you for the epic paladin on the battlefield. I appreciate it. Wasn't constructive feedback? I mean, we're gonna get that all the time. Sometimes people just need a place where they can like vent their feels, and even though I would argue that the feedback form is not the place to be doing that, like we want to know about problems, we want to know about people's feelings, we want to know whether or not we're perceived as doing a good job or not, we want to know, like, but it does suck sometimes to get the bad feedback that we can't really do anything about because it's anonymous and there's no names. And it especially sucks because it's usually, I would say 80% of the time that we get negative feedback, it's not actionable. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Because either the person who submitted the feedback is only seeing part of the story, and we literally can't share the other part because we treat people gently, and so confidentiality is a thing. Or, I keep messing up here. Or we just can't reach out to them to figure out how to help them with their issue because they didn't leave a name. So, like, it sucks to get the negative feedback, but it's also kind of expected, and we do want to improve as a mod team. Like, we want to. We're not out here to ruin anybody's fun or be mean or anything like that. We want people to play. We want people to enjoy themselves on this server. We want to be the best community server out there. And we want to be able to make sure that we are doing everything we can to take care of Impulse's supporters. Like, that matters a lot to us. So, yes, it does suck to get the negative feedback. I wish I could reach out to people when they're, like, super frustrated about something. I think the one that has bothered me the most was one where someone said, like, you guys have done nothing about this problem. And all of us, when we read that, all of us spent probably a good 20-30 minutes pouring through every DM, every, like, we have several places where we track issues to make sure that they get resolved. And we went through every single one of them to try and see if there were any open issues that hadn't been settled yet. And we didn't have anything. And because the person didn't leave a name, we then couldn't reach out to them and be like, can you be more specific about this thing? Because everything that we have says that all these issues, all these incidents have been settled. And so we don't have record of what you're talking about. If you can give us more information, maybe then it will jog somebody's memory in case it was just something that they took care of right away and didn't record it anywhere, which happens. And usually we're pretty good at going, oh yeah, I needed to record that. Because we all share information with each other. Because we have had people in the past try and play like mom versus dad games where, you know, they'll ask one mod and then ask another mod if they didn't get the answer they wanted. So we always share information. Like every bit of information gets shared. So that everybody is aware of what's going on. Yeah, I think that's the one that bothered me the most when it came in, was like, we can't do anything to help you because there's like nothing to go off of. It was a vague enough statement that there was no like indication of what incident it was. Like, there's a lot we deal with all the time, and so assuming that we know what incident it was is not gonna work. Anyway, tangent. Mod work. This is the things. I still wouldn't give up the feedback form though. We actually had considered giving up the feedback form, like removing it, because for probably a good month we were getting nothing but negative feedback, and negative feedback of the unactionable kind, just people venting in the feedback form basically. And so we were considering getting rid of it because it was a bit toxic to the health of the team and we were all getting frustrated. But at the same time, you know, I made the case that we're going to get the negative feedback one way or another. And before we had the feedback form, that negative feedback went to my DMs. And I don't want to go back to that. So we were like, yeah, okay. So far we've decided to keep it. It's gotten a little better, but it's hard from time to time when we get those waves of negative feedback. It's really rough to deal with. Hey Glaive, how's it going? Sorry, I went off on a tangent there and wasn't really reading chat very closely. It wasn't constructive feedback. Like, we get that too. Feedback where people are frustrated, but there's something we can do about it. It's actionable. That's okay. It's okay to get frustrated, and it's okay to let that show in the feedback form. It's just when it's just like venting about something that we can't really do anything about. Like venting about, we've gotten such little things like venting about the way someone else's build looks. They're allowed to build what they want. And so it's not really actionable on our part. It's just somebody complaining about somebody else's things. And we get that too. Same issue with people seeing me as a jerk mod because of the way I mod chat. Yeah, I get it. We love the way you mod chat. I personally love it. I love seeing the sass. And I think that fits for Twitch too. Like, of the two comparisons, moderating a community in a server environment versus moderating a community in a Twitch environment, two very different things. Like, the sass belongs. It must be there, in my opinion, in streams, in Twitch. Just because that's the flavor of the overall community, in my opinion. But like on a patron server where people are paying to be here, we try to use a lot gentler language while still being firm about the rules. So, yeah. Mods are people too. Aw, V. I love that hashtag. Terrible timing for 6 advertisements in a row for me. I wanted to hear more of this conversation. Oh, I'm sorry, Opal. Well, you know, there are replays too. So, and I think you actually, I don't know if they still have it, but there's usually like a rewind button where you can rewind the stream 2 minutes. And then if you watch it at 2 times speed, you'll then catch up. I've done that a few times. Scream that louder for the people in the back, V, right? Today has been great. Got a cat and just got back from sushi. You got a cat! Oh my gosh, what color? Pics are going to be demanded, Glaive. Just so you know. Oh no, Turing 2 got hit with the ads. Fee gifting a tier 1 sub to Turing. I appreciate you, Fee. Turing, welcome in to the ranks of the Paladins. Enjoy your emotes. And Fee also gifting a sub to Opal, trying to get people past those ads, Fee. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Opal, enjoy your new emotes, courtesy of Fee. Cami says, I tend to have chats closed on bigger streams, but leave impulses mainly to see your sass haunted. It's the best. There you go. Because you gotta keep them for a bit. It was hard being a steward for me when I did it. It's 2 different skill sets. Yeah. It is really hard. And I wondered if you would struggle with that, Haunted. And I'm sorry. Sushi is also awesome. This is true. I have finally stopped craving sushi like every day. It's like January to like June. The only thing I wanted to eat was sushi. All sushi, all the time. Helps us say, do you want to go out to eat? And I want sushi. That was my answer. Very, very occasionally I'll be like, no, burger sounds good. Welcome back, Turing. Hugh says, we love our mods. We wish you could pull the curtain back and show the community just how much you do. Said it in my stream earlier, but there's so much that even we guides don't know about, which says a lot because y'all bust your heinies. Yeah, and we've gotten that feedback before that people want us to be more transparent, and we do try. It's just sometimes being transparent is also more work, because we then have to go and analyze everything that we're doing or everything that we've done and say, what can we share with the community? What needs to be kept private? How do we share it with the community? Like, how do we do the words? Like, to tell people this is a change that we're going to make and explain it in a way that's brief, but gives enough information. Like, that's also a bit of a chore just to figure out how to share this, how to be more transparent. So that's why it's kind of tough sometimes when the community gives us feedback to be more transparent. We're like, okay, so now we're adding another hour or 2 hours to the work we do every week just to give the community more transparency. It's hard. And even just trying to give the guides more transparency is a lot of extra work, because we have to take our mod meeting, pare it down to things that the guides need to know, pare it down to things that the community needs to know, and then get that posted in the appropriate places. Whereas before, like, just have the meeting, everybody takes their task, go do the things, get it done, and we're good. Like, I'm not saying transparency is a bad thing, but I am saying there are consequences to it too. There are things that are just facts. Oh my gosh, you guys are your hype train. Thank you, I appreciate you. Pixar already posted a Glade Kitty. Yay! I'm so behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up. He's like, I just let 1% of my sass out. A lot of times because I don't take anybody's crap. Yeah. We like to give people a chance to, especially knowing that, like, I have a theory that about, I don't know, 70-80% of the Minecraft community at large is probably neurodivergent. And when I take that viewpoint, it actually helps me deal with people better. Because I'm like, they're just seeing this differently. So let's work with that. But it's not the case for Twitch. It's absolutely not the case for Twitch. Glaive Kitty is Hans's new name. Nice. Glaive Kitty! They need to see other communities, because I think we are way more transparent than other mods in other communities. Yeah, I agree too. So Feather gifting 2 tier 1 subs to the community. Diamond Miner Mom and Satan Sprite, welcome to the ranks of the Paladins, courtesy of Feather. I appreciate you. I think I'm all caught up on chat now. No, I totally agree. I just wish we could make the peeps understand without adding to the workload. Yeah, Like that episode from SpongeBob where SpongeBob shows Patrick just how many diapers he's changed. Yeah, so true. And honestly, like, learning more and more and more about the admin side of things, like, over the past, like, 6 months or so, even over the past year, just realizing how much work goes in to the back end of the server, or as Goo puts it, the bedrock down. There's a lot. There is a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that needs to be done to keep things running. And like the complexity even of just keeping the Minecraft server stable for a large amount of people. Just that side of it, which is like software, not hardware, has been eye-opening. Like, so we're doing server migration tomorrow. You guys have heard Goo talking about it in game chat, especially late at night. The dry run that we did for this migration, Goo and I did a dry run for it. It's on. Okay. It took us 4-5 hours to sort out all of the issues, to get everything worked out, to test. And it took me another 2 hours on Saturday to verify that after a transfer, after a migration, all the plugins were working and functional, on all the data packs were working and functional. Like, just doing that, we're talking 7 to 8 hours of both me and Goo. And that's just to make sure that everything goes smoothly so that Monday will not take any longer than 4 hours. Grats Haunted on your extra scrolls. And GG, y'all, boss has been defeated, and that's going to do it for Stream Raiders tonight. And that is also going to do it for stream. I know we were having such a good conversation, and I hate to stop, but we need to send the raid on over to Upsy, because she is next in line. It's just bonkers, yeah. And that's just preparing for a migration, let alone preparing for the upcoming update or launching a new server, things like that. So anyway, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and having a chat. Got a little serious there at the end, but I don't mind at all. This is part of like trying to be more transparent. And sometimes I say things that I shouldn't on stream, and I earn the triple dots from Ken. I'm sorry, Ken. The other mods try and keep me reminded that I can't share everything. Because I just talk. I get to talking. I'm sorry. I really do try. Love you all. Appreciate you. Hugh coming in with the last minute bits. 500 heart biddies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. None today though, right? Hopefully. Okay, we're going to send it on over to Upsy. She is now streaming, and show her all the love and everything. Love and appreciation. She is an awesome builder and a really good person, and she also has all the sass. So we love people who are sassy. The most talkative introvert. Yep. A little bit. You should see me after streams, though. I don't want to talk to anybody or do anything. All right. Enough chatting. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever it may be for you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.